Good evening and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. This is Kristen and I am back with another layout share. It is August the 1st and I'm still working on my Magic Kingdom pictures and trying to work through that. In July, I set a goal for myself to complete 125 pages. Because I worked for the school system and was only working part-time for about 3 weeks. And so I thought that between that and my sheer determination that I would try and get 125 pages done. And I am happy to report that I did complete 150 Disney layouts. So 12 by 12 layouts. I also did 4 non-Disney layouts, and I made a 30-page book, an 8 by 8 book for my sister of her adventures out west with her family. So I feel really good about that. If you're wondering, I don't sleep much. I'm up until 1 or 2 in the morning, and this is most of what I do during the day. My kids are older and don't really want me around unless I am in the middle of something. My husband has other hobbies that he loves, and so we do still spend time together as a family, but for the most part, this is what I love to do, and so they let me do it. So today is August 1st, like I said, and I started off with 4 layouts. So I did a lot of organization today. I got my pictures out and organized them again. I feel like I do that like 10 times while I'm working on one thing. So I reorganized my pictures. I reorganized my stash. I brought a shelf in that I can help redo some of my shelving. So I reorganized that. So it's probably why I only feel like I got 4 pages done, but I feel like 4 is good and I love them. So page number 1 is we went to Magic Kingdom for a half day after the park hopper began on our 3rd day, and we got wet. It poured. We had been on like 5 rides and tried to get on the Tomorrowland Speedway, and it closed because there were impending, like you could tell that it was getting gray and gross outside. We were there during hurricane season. And then, so we went on the Winnie the Pooh ride, came out of there, and the sky just opened up and said, here you go. So it poured, and we left there soaked. So we did not have the appropriate gear. We had taken some rain jackets or something that we thought would be good enough for rain jackets, and it wasn't. So my husband went and got the ponchos from the Disney store. But I had this little embellishment that I've had for a while, so much so that the foam on the back of these came off and doesn't even work. So I just put them on regular double-sided tape. This still is holding. I used some alcohol inks in the Stream. It's the Ranger Tim Holtz inks. And I just put it on the pad and just took it down the paper, and then put some washi tape on here as just a little extra oomph. And then I matted my picture on just a light blue tealy colored paper. And oh, it's a raindrop. There's something hanging on there. And then I actually, and you can't really tell very well, but I got out my embossing board and I embossed just down one way. And then I took this raindrop paper, put a little white paper on it, and journaled there, and used some old-fashioned stickers. I can't remember what they're called, but they're the ones that I always use. Oh, look, that didn't help me any, did it? I think they're Sticko. They are Sticko brand. And then I had these clouds, and they are old. I've had them for a while to where they didn't stick anymore, and these little shiny silver drops came from that. I used an ink pad and inked up the top, and then lightly inked down to about here, put it in my box, and sprayed it with some of my Ranger Distress oxides, and then I added a few extra little raindrops from this embellishment set and this one, and voila. I got my bingo chip on here. This So Much came from the Echo Park 12 by 12 sticker sheet, and then my undercover of the rain is from a Tim Holtz book. So there is page number 1. I love the way the alcohol ink is on there. I am still very new to using them, but I'm loving experimenting. So page number 2 is the 4th page in the Splash Mountain series. I shared 2 of them yesterday, and one will have to wait till Friday because that is my design team challenge, or my design team sketch for scrapbookingwithannemarie.com. This is actually a paid membership tutorial, how to do this page. And so I won't go into too many details, but I did use this wood grain paper that came out of, I think it is a Paper Studios Entirely Textures paper book, and it is thin paper. This is leftovers from an American Crafts paper that I used on part of my Splash Mountain. This, I used the wood grain that I gutted from this back page, and then this is actually a picture from the ride, and I matted it on light blue just like I did this one, and then matted it again on a piece of scrap paper that is wood grain just like this. The Best Day Ever is from the 12 by 12 Echo Park paper set, Disney set. And then I just had these little extra splash marks that I put on a couple of different places. And I put a little piece of Mickey paper here and put a journal on top of it, and used a couple of Tim Holtz, and of course my bingo chip. And that is page number 2. Page number 3 is Tomorrowland, and I love the way this page turned out too. This is an American, nope, I'm just kidding. I saved this because I would forget. This is Coordinations. It is called Light Blue Stripe, and I love this paper. It's got a lot of grit. It's very textured. I trimmed this out and gutted it. Don't you love my washing? And then I was going to center this in the middle of this paper. This paper came from, oh, I have so many different paper bags, I can't even remember. I think it came out of, it's a Paper Studio Beach House. And it's a big, huge book, and it's thin as well. So it is navy blue with writing, and I just took my silver ink pad and just covered over it because everything in Tomorrowland is silver. So I just took it over it, and you can't really tell it's silver. It just kind of made it look cloudy, and I was okay with that. I liked the look of it. I used this Disney, it's EK Success. It's out of the Mickey Mouse Disney page set. This is the back of the Donald paper, and I just like that navy blue and the little design on it. And then I matted the trash can from Tomorrowland on a little bit of the black Mickey head paper that came from the Sandy Lion Hobby Lobby Disney set. And then I matted it on this cloud paper because I wanted to bring in the blue, and that is from a 6x6 Echo Park paper pad. And then I pulled Family and Together from the EK Success 12 by 12 sticker sheet, and A Memory to Hold All the Days of My Life came from the Tim Holtz, and then the Disney bingo chip. And I decided originally I was going to put this, like I said, in the middle, like center it in the blue, but then I decided I loved how this looked with it lined up, and so I moved it down so it looks like it just has a border here, but in all reality this is completely cut out and matted down on here. So that is page number 3, and I've got this, it was the very last sticker that I had on a sticker sheet from Sticko. the last sticker I had. And when I saw it, when I was going through my book, I remembered having this picture my daughter took of my husband and my son holding hands walking into Tomorrowland. And so I thought it was perfect. So that is page number 3. I'm going to move those because they're going to fall over. And my last page is still drying, henceforth why it was not in the pile. So this was us walking into, well, not us, we're not in this picture at all. This is me taking a picture of the passage to Frontierland. And because this is the first place we went on our first full day, I put this Tim Holtz Ranger stamp that says, "And so the adventure begins." The butterflies are also from that set. It came from the alcohol ink set that I got, which I use. This gold drops are from that set, as well as this paper that this water fountain is matted on is brown khaki colored, or craft paper, I guess is what it's called. I took the yellow, I don't know what the actual name of it is. Maybe I can find it. Nope, that's the gold. Here it is. Oh, sunshine yellow. So I took the sunshine yellow and the Mix gold, and I used the yellow first on the brown, and then I did the gold and streaked it, and then I matted the water fountain because it was wooden and then had this gold fixtures, and I fussy cut around it because there was like a bunch of people's heads back there, and that was just not very attractive. And then of course I have the trash can from Frontierland, and then this sticker came from the 12 by 12 sticker sheet, and the paper it's matted on came from the Echo Park Disney kit, and my bingo chip. And then this was the same color scheme as this, and so I pulled that from the 6 by 6 Echo Park paper pad. And that, oh, and this paper that it is matted on is a paper studio paper. See, does it have a name? I don't think they name things. I think there's, oh, whitewash fence. Yes, they do. Pay attention, child. So that is my 4 pages for today. I'm very happy with the way they all turned out. I'm excited to be working with different mixed media because I have been petrified of mixed media for a very long time, other than using a stamp. And I'm not even very good at using stamps because I always get like the outside rings. Now look, I didn't do that on here. So I was really excited that they turned out the way they did. So tomorrow, I've been given a challenge by Anne Marie on Scrapbooking with Anne Marie. She wanted us to cut out squares and then cut them into triangles, and then turn that into the back of your paper and use it to build a page. And so I decided, well, I'm doing Disney, so I cut these rectangles. I cut these triangles out. I don't have to use them all. I'm supposed to use at least 3 sets, so 6 of them. And I started laying them out on a page, and I thought, oh, I know exactly what I'm going to do. Yeah, no. So tomorrow I'm going to try and do this, and there's a few more tutorials on her paid membership site that I really want to try because they're kind of simple, but not, and they look really great. So at least the way she does them. So that is on the docket for tomorrow, but I do have to work in the morning, so this will have to wait until I am done at school. So I hope you all have a wonderful day. I hope you had a great weekend. I hope a great week ahead, and I hope you got a chance to do something you love with someone you love. Happy scrapping.